Davido is such a good heart artist. So he's such a person with a good heart. So that is something I got to say about this. Remember, Teni begged Davido to borrow that is begged Davido so that he go borrow Lamborghini for a quick music video, and then made a video of it online. That video has actually gone viral so far. A lot of people are now really retweeting and talking about the video. But Davido responded and said, I will arrange, call Lati, make you call Lati, they will give you that car. So let's watch, because Tenny could pass for a comedian.
Baddest, I love you. The only thing I need, I just need me just borrow me a Lamborghini. I don't say me dash me, because I don't say you get it is there, Choma there. So let me tell you where you dash me, but just borrow me. Man, is and do content for my song. Speed! Baddest, one lie. I don't get car. And that your blue Lamborghini. Oh no. You see, now your outfit I wear. I don't go sew this outfit. This 2 days ago, I need a sew and cup of everything. Chap, rap, rap. See the shoe I want on top. Now Doc Martens. Too much swag. Now your car be this. Only be say that cardboard. I don't print the cardboard. But baddest, one lie. If you don't stay here, might say, allow Teni use my blue Lamborghini for content. I could just drive am. I could just drive am from that your banana. I don't go even drive and come up for banana island. Make me say I don't go check basic. Because but then you say I dey drive your Lamborghini, that person go jam us. If I say I dey drive your Lamborghini, that your blue Lamborghini, person come go jam us. You know better when they jam me. But then I will not drive that car outside Banana Island. I just need to use it to just quickly do content so that they've gone and say go no say they hot for here. You understand? You understand? So imagine say now me be this like this. Now this na your car. This na me for the seat. I will just turn and speed. I will just open Lamborghini. I will just speed. I will come up.
Guys, coming in right now, I think Davido needs to be commended, because Tenny has just confirmed that, Davido has really arranged that. According to Tenny, she said, thank you, baddest. I love you. Now you carry me meet Chris Brown. Now you still want borrow me your Lambo. Too much. That is coming in from Teni. Remember that Teni was in US in a studio with Chris Brown, and I think Davido is such a good heart. He want make you actually progress. That is something I feel about this whole thing that we need to really understand about that. So guys, what are your own takes about this? I want you to put that. Would you say that Davido is catching cruise? No. You can't say that Davido is catching cruise. That is something I got to really understand about that. So right now, we got something coming in from the Pluto boys. They are linking up with Don Jazzy, the master of beat makers in Nigeria. Don Jazzy, they linked up with Don Jazzy. That is Pluto boys. That is Charlie Poppy, Zari DL, his younger brothers, and famous Pluto. They actually linked up with Don Jazzy and at a Lagos event, and a lot of people are seeing it as something really interesting and a big one and a big vibe out there. That is something I feel. That is something I feel. That is something I feel. So guys, what are your own takes about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can really get to understand what you are really saying about all of this. So a big one coming in, from the political sector, Goodluck Jonathan has been, airlifted back to Nigeria. According to Goodluck Jonathan, he said the Ivorian government actually sent plane, in Nigeria, before the Nigerian government can't get clearance to land in Guinea-Bissau, where they had coup. Ivorian government actually got in touch and got a landing permit, and then they lifted them, back and safe. And he said something about that and commended a lot of people that actually reach out.
Guinea-Bissau and monitoring these elections. Thank you so much. Since I left office, I've always been scared talking to the media. But in this particular case, I decided to speak to the media. First and foremost, to thank Nigerians for the show of empathy, the encouragement. Because while we were in Bissau and this so-called coup happened, the information we got was that the whole country was agitated, young and old, irrespective of religious divides or political divides. And I sincerely appreciate Nigerians. And I want them to hear directly from my mouth to appreciate their concern. And secondly, to thank my president, President Tinubu, and the Ivorian president, President Ouattara. Both presidents were to send aircraft to lift us. But somehow, Côte d'Ivoire is closer to Guinea-Bissau, and there's always some relationship between Francophone countries and the Lusophones among the Francophones. They were able to penetrate their system to get landing permit first before Nigeria could do that. So the Ivorian aircraft was already on their way to pick us. So when we learned about the Nigerian aircraft about leaving, we asked them not to bother. That is why if you see the picture that was brought by an Ivorian aircraft. So we thank the two presidents, President Ouattara, President Tinubu, and indeed thank Nigerians, young and old, for that. And specifically what happened in Guinea-Bissau, I wouldn't call it a coup. It was not a coup. Maybe some people will describe it as no, not quite. I would just say, if it is like, for want of a better word, I would say maybe it was a ceremonial coup. Because for two things, it is the president, President Balo, that announced the coup. Before later, the military man came up to address the world that they were in charge of everywhere. Then Mbalo has already announced the coup, which is strange. Not only announcing the coup, but Mbalo, while the coup took place, was using his phone and addressing media organizations across the world that he has been arrested. I'm a Nigerian close to 70, and I know how they keep heads of state when the coup takes place. Recently, I was a mediator in Mali, an ECOWAS mediator in Mali, and within that period, we had a military coup. Military don't take over government, and the sitting president that they overthrown will be allowed to be addressing press conferences and announcing that he has been arrested. Why does this happen? Who is fooling who? Basically, what happened in Guinea-Bissau is quite disturbing to me, who believes in democracy. In fact, I feel more pained than the day I called Buhari to congratulate him when I lost the election as a sitting president. Because I've been quite particular about Guinea-Bissau. As a sitting president, then, Guinea-Bissau was in crisis. Started by about 2012. By 2011, we have to go physically. We worked with them and made sure that by 2014, we went 2013, elections were conducted. In fact, it was so bad the day that I learned that the military man went to the office of the Prime Minister and slapped the Prime Minister in the office. It was that bad. And what is happening is like we are going back to those dark days of Guinea-Bissau, where the military can do whatever they think they can do. It's totally not acceptable. The elections were done peacefully. We were in the field. I was a part of the
Guys, what are your own takes about all of these stories? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can really get to understand you better. So right now, from the information we got, Academics has really come out to say, you know what? I got every reason to believe that Burna Boy is struggling to sell tickets for his tour in the US. This is a big blow on Burna Boy's no sign of weakness tour. A lot of people are saying sign of weakness. Let's listen to him.
Boy tour. Again, he did a stadium. When I saw him at Citi Field. Look, Citi Field capacity, 41,000. He sold that bitch out. Factual. He sold that bitch out. Ticketmaster. Okay, he's going to Dallas. When is it? Tonight? Let's look at his Minneapolis sales. Let's look at Chicago. Yeah, Chicago got to sell out, right? Let's see. If we see a lot of blue, it means unsold. Whoa. Yeah. Really? Wow. Wait, are these resale tickets? Maybe they're resale. No fucking way. Bro, they did a stadium, bro. Oh, these are standard tickets. Yeah, these are not even resale. Wow. Let me see the floor. Can I see the floor? Oh no, the floor is just it's standing room. He's not charging that much. No fucking way. Let's see Atlanta. Atlanta gotta be busting. Atlanta's like Wakanda, right? And he from Nigeria, the real Wakanda. Let's see. Really? Well, let me look at Dallas tonight. Tonight's Dallas. He's at Dallas right now tonight. Wow. Really? I'm going to this show. I'm in that bitch. I can't lie to you. I'm in that bitch. This got to be sold out. A little bit better. I think he's trying to do a 360 stage. Like, look at the sections. That's, I mean, it is like 2 weeks away. But damn, fuck. Is this show just not doing good?
And Joe Budden really reaffirmed and said, you know what? Burna Boy shows in Houston was empty. He was saying shit. He said F broke fans, but words got consequences. He hasn't had a hit like last. You know, he don't dey receive negative publicity in the US right now. That is why arrogancy is not really good. You got to be humble, especially when you are on top. So guys, what do you have to say about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can get to understand you better. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys. Always coming out, watching my videos, commenting, sharing my videos across social media platforms. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blogs.